Most billionaires splurge on mega yachts, private jets, and enough real estate to rival monarchs. But what happens when spiritual power meets serious purchasing power? This is the story of Sadhguru, the mystic with millions, who doesn't spend like your typical millionaire. From helicopters that double as time machines to an ecological empire that spans continents, this isn't just what he owns, it's how he uses his wealth to bend reality, uplift humanity, and occasionally ride a Ducati across the Himalayas. Let's dive into the world of Sadhguru and what he really does with his money. Part 1. Who is Sadhguru? Before we get to the big money moves, let's rewind. Jaggi Vasudev, better known as Sadhguru, is not your average spiritual leader. He's a mystic, a yogi, a New York Times best-selling author, and the founder of the massive non-profit organization Isha Foundation. And while he might wear simple robes and speak like your favorite philosophy professor, don't be fooled. This man operates on a scale that most CEOs would envy. With millions of followers worldwide, international speaking gigs, and a digital empire that spans YouTube, Instagram, and even Davos, Sadhguru has created a global brand of inner engineering, and it's bringing in serious revenue. Estimates of his net worth vary, and like everything with Sadhguru, the numbers are elusive. Some place it around $25 to $50 million in assets tied to the Isha Foundation, his global operations, book royalties, and high-profile partnerships. But the real story isn't how much he has, it's how he uses it. Part 2. The Isha Empire. Let's talk real estate. Sadhguru's spiritual HQ is the Isha Yoga Center, nestled at the foothills of the Veliangiri Mountains in Tamil Nadu, India. This sprawling 150-acre center is not your average retreat. It houses the massive Dhyanalinga, a unique energy center that attracts thousands daily. There's also the 112-foot-tall Adiyogi statue, the largest bust sculpture in the world, officially recognized by Guinness World Records. The center features meditation halls, organic farms, and even living spaces for full-time volunteers, all funded through donations and foundation revenue. But Isha's reach goes far beyond India. The Isha Institute of Inner Sciences in Tennessee, USA, spans over 1,400 acres, yes, acres. It serves as a North American spiritual hub and is one of the largest meditation centers in the Western Hemisphere. So while he doesn't own these properties personally, they're part of his non-profit, Sadhguru directs the wealth that makes them thrive. And that's the power move. Part 3. Sadhguru's vehicles. Now let's address the elephant, or should we say the motorcycle, in the room. Because while many spiritual leaders stick to sandals, Sadhguru prefers something a little faster. This man is a certified petrolhead. He rides everything from BMWs to Harleys, but his prized possession, a custom Ducati Multistrada 1260, a high-performance touring bike worth around $25,000. And he's not just posing for photos. In 2022, Sadhguru rode over 30,000 kilometers across 27 countries for his Save Soil campaign. Yes, the mystic literally rode across borders, through deserts, war zones, and icy peaks, all in the name of environmental awareness. He also owns a helicopter, not for luxury, but for time efficiency. In interviews, he says he uses it to cut travel time when juggling back-to-back events in remote areas. It's less about flexing, more about efficiency, but it's still pretty epic. Part 4. The Eco-Millionaire. If you had tens of millions, would you spend it planting trees? Sadhguru did. One of his largest initiatives is Project Green Hands, which has planted over 35 million trees in India. The goal: reforest the Tamil Nadu region and fight climate change at a grassroots level. His other major initiative is the Rally for Rivers, a national campaign aimed at restoring dying rivers through large-scale reforestation along riverbanks. The project has been endorsed by government leaders, celebrities, and even the UN. Sadhguru has channeled millions of dollars into these ecological movements, and not for short-term optics. These are decades-long commitments with complex planning, research, and on-ground execution. Think of it this way. While some billionaires are launching rockets, Sadhguru is literally trying to save the planet, one sapling at a time. Part 5. Luxury. Yes, but different. Now, don't get it twisted. Sadhguru isn't living like a monk in a cave. He flies business class. He wears expensive custom-made robes crafted from hand-woven Indian textiles. His events are held in high-end auditoriums, often with ticket prices to match. And when he's not on the road or at the ashram, he reportedly stays in well-appointed residences maintained by the foundation. Minimalist, yes, but still luxurious by normal standards. But here's the difference. For Sadhguru, wealth is not about indulgence. It's about utility. Every dollar is directed with purpose. Whether it's building a new meditation center, funding an environmental project, or creating a tech platform for online yoga classes, his spending isn't random. It's strategic. Part 6. Digital dominance. Let's talk digital empire. Sadhguru's YouTube channel has over 13 million subscribers. His Instagram commands another 10 million plus, and his inner engineering program has reached millions online. He's turned spirituality into a globally recognized brand, and while much of the content is free, he also runs paid courses, premium retreats, and high-ticket speaking engagements. All of this generates serious income, most of which is funneled back into the Isha Foundation. This hybrid model, part spiritual, part entrepreneurial, has made him one of the most financially successful spiritual leaders of the 21st century. And it proves one thing: impact scales when purpose meets infrastructure. So what does Sadhguru do with his wealth? He builds centers that feel like temples. He rides across continents to fight for soil. He plants forests instead of buying Ferraris. He moves millions of people and dollars, not for luxury, but for legacy. In a world where spiritual leaders are often accused of hypocrisy, Sadhguru is a rare paradox, deeply material and deeply spiritual. He's not trying to renounce the world. He's trying to reshape it. One tree, one rider, one soul at a time. If you enjoyed this look into the wealth and wisdom of Sadhguru, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of luxury, power, and purpose. Because sometimes, the richest people aren't the ones who own the most, but the ones who give the most.